Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's daily news time. We've got some juicy pieces of news to discuss today for you. First of all, I'll be talking about James Rodriguez, then a swap deal involving Ivan Rakitic and Phil Coutinho. We'll talk about a little bit about Adam Lallana at England and Jordan Henderson supposedly targeting a return for the Merseyside derby this Saturday. So before we get to the England stuff, and before we get to Jordan Henderson, let's talk about transfers. That's what Liverpool fans love to talk about. And two huge names, three huge names so far this morning and last night that were linked with Liverpool, or linked away from Liverpool. First of all, Real Madrid's James Rodriguez. 25 years old, completely fallen out of favour with Zinedine Zidane at Real Madrid, and he is supposed to be looking for a move in the summer, and I think a Liverpool move would be dependent on whether we get Champions League football or not. He's been a little bit of a bit part player since he moved from Monaco. I think it was in the summer of after the 13-14 season. He's 25 years old, and again, as I say, £65 million is his asking price. But is this a player that you guys want to see at Liverpool Football Club? I mean, for me, look, from watching that 2014 World Cup, was it, when he just set it on fire? I mean, he's a player that's been on everybody's radar, hasn't he? A guy that, you know, we've spoken for so long about marquee signings and stuff, haven't we? And, you know, James Rodriguez really does fall into that category, doesn't he? You know, he's a tricky player. He's got bags of skill. So far this season, as I say, he's been a little bit of a bit part player. He's had 7 starts, 7 substitute appearances, managed to get 2 goals and 5 assists across those 14 appearances in total. I'd be really interested in looking at James Rodriguez. I've not watched a lot of Real Madrid this season, but over the last sort of couple of years, we've seen flashes of what James Rodriguez is about, and whether he's a Klopp type of player, only Jurgen will be able to decide, I suppose. From the outside looking in, to me, he doesn't look like a Jurgen Klopp player, but then equally, nor did Gini Wijnaldum when he played at Newcastle, so what the heck do I know on that front? Another big one, I mean, Philip Coutinho out, Ivan Rakitic in. Now, this is according to Don Balon, and Barcelona are supposed to be weighing up the options of a summer move for Phil Coutinho, and they're looking at offering 29-year-old Ivan Rakitic in part exchange for him. So I imagine the deal will be Rakitic plus 200 million equals Phil Coutinho. No, there's no figures been bandied around, but Rakitic plus money equals Phil Coutinho is what Barcelona are supposed to be looking to do a deal with Liverpool on now. You know, he moved from Sevilla a couple of years ago, had a barnstorming first couple of years with Barcelona, but this season apparently his form's been a little bit in and a little bit out. You know, his last season at Sevilla he scored 11 league goals. Now, I think the highest he's had at Barcelona was 7, but we all know that, you know, Messi, Neymar and Suarez are the guys that score the goals at Barcelona, so I wouldn't look too much into his goal return over the last couple of years, because I think, you know, again at Sevilla he definitely hit the heights. Now this season he's got 5 goals, 1 assist so far. Still played in quite a few games for Barcelona as well. It'd be a really interesting move, this, from Liverpool, wouldn't it? I mean, if it was to go through and if it were to happen, Rakitic is a player that I've long admired. I mean, a guy who uses the ball really well. He's just a really nice player to watch football. And the downside, you lose Phil Coutinho. The upside, you get a guy in Rakitic who could sort of meld that team in his image a little bit as well. So, again, let me know in the comments section what you think. I mean, if Rakitic came in and James Rodriguez came in and you lose Phil Coutinho and it's a tough one. Would you go for that? Let me know in the comments section below, of course. Okay, we'll move on now to Jordan Henderson. Big news, the captain went away with the rest of the non-international players and the injured players over to Tenerife, took part in some Tenerife training sessions. Back at Melwood this week, he's supposed to be taking part in the training before the derby, trying to make himself available for this massive game on Saturday at 12:30. Now, Jordan Henderson, player that I want to see in the Liverpool side, in the Merseyside derby, gets to the team. We look better with him in for me, although Chan's done an admirable job in the last couple of games. You know, Henderson's not played since the injury on his foot against Leicester, I think it was. So let me know again, would you be putting Jordan Henderson straight back in, or would you give Emre Can another appearance? Would you give him another start and hope that he continues his form? Let me know in the comment section below. And finally, a little bit of news from Adam Lallana. And I only mention this, to be honest with you, because Ryan Giggs has said he's now fast becoming the main man at England. Now, England won 2-0 against Lithuania last night. Adam Lallana, another assist. That is now 4 goals he's been involved in the last 5 appearances for England. 3 goals and an assist in 5 appearances, prompting Ryan Giggs, Mank, to say that he's now starting to fast become England's main man. So that's good to hear, isn't it? You know, you want your international players to go away with England and perform and come back full of confidence. Hopefully he can take that into the derby. I imagine he'll be starting, of course. Now, let me know again, do you think Adam Lallana is the main man for England, or do you think there's players there that are ahead of him in that sort of pecking order? Don't forget to leave all your comments, of course, in the video, below the video, sorry. How many times have I done this? I'm going to get it wrong. Below the video will be in the comment section an hour after the video goes live. And if you haven't noticed, we're now proudly backed by Ladbrokes. So Ladbrokes are putting their name to Redmen TV and a load of other fan channels across YouTube. It's a great move, I believe, from Ladbrokes' part. It's a great move for Redmen, should afford us the ability to go and do other stuff that we wanted to do, you know, down the line. So hopefully you'll see improvements on the channel. Big opportunity for us, big opportunity for Ladbrokes. Anyway, thanks for watching the Redmen TV, and I'll see you on the next video.